All right, guys, check it out. We've got some cool stuff. We're going to talk about micro weddings and elopements today. And we have a couple of special guests. I'm going to bring them on right now. We have John with Tower Weddings and, of course, Colleen with Fairy Godmother. And we have another special guest. Do you want to introduce her, John?
Yeah, this is Brandy, the booking manager for Tower Weddings and the Old Town Chapel.
Awesome. And that's right back there. It's a beautiful venue right here in town. And it's been a chapel for a long time. Yeah. And tell me a little bit about the history of the tower.
Well, I don't know if we're Bakersfield's only National Historic Landmark, but we are a National Historic Landmark. The tower building was originally the First Baptist Church, which then moved over to Olive Drive in the 1950s, and then it's had several iterations: the Bell Tower Club, the Ivy, and now the Tower Weddings. So it's been a lot of people have gotten married here, and it's a really beautiful, unique building, and people just really love it.
Yeah, it really is pretty cool. I've actually not only DJ'd there several times right on that balcony or that stage back there, and I've also officiated weddings there. So it's one of the most unique and beautiful places in town. And then Colleen, you're our event producer here in town, and you have a whole team that produces weddings. Tell us a little bit about Fairy Godmother.
So Fairy Godmother, we've been in business for 10 years, and we have a team that, just like you said, Kyle, does weddings and events, and we are going to be partnering up with the Tower and John and Brandy, and we're going to be putting on elopement weddings and a micro wedding.
Right, yeah, especially considering the fact that with COVID and coronavirus, whatever you want to go by, a lot of weddings are being scaled back and just made smaller. Honestly, people are postponing the big reception and having now micro weddings, elopements, stuff like that. So let's talk a little bit about micro weddings. What exactly is a micro wedding?
So micro wedding is just a more intimate affair, and the micro wedding package we have is really nice because it's kind of all inclusive. And you have 2 hours, you have the venue, you have a custom bouquet and boutonniere, a custom cake, a champagne toast, and you can have up to 20 guests, and it includes everything. It's a whole inclusive package. We have a set date for it and set times.
Wow, and I think I got it right here on the screen to share with people so they can kind of see what it's all about.
A really cool thing that they're doing is, and maybe Brandy can talk about it, is the standard decor and then the decor options so they can be personalized. Go ahead.
Right,
Yeah, tell us a little about that.
They're going to bring in different items. Colleen said they're going to bring in lanterns, candles, flowers, so each bride can personalize their day for themselves. Yeah.
We didn't want it to be a cookie cutter kind of elopement packages or micro wedding packages, Kyle. We wanted them to be a little bit custom to fit that bride's style and personality, and that's what I love about working with House of Flowers and working with Cornerstone, is that they'll be able to customize their bouquet and kind of pick their colors and their design. They'll be able to customize their cake and their cake flavor, and so it's a great package. I hated seeing brides, going to the courthouse or having a little, wedding in their living room. So this is a great alternative
or
to that.
Or Zooming their wedding.
Yeah, and they can still Zoom, to Brandy's point, they can still Zoom this, the elopement package or the micro wedding package. But I'm really excited about it. I'm excited because some of my own brides right now, we are doing this exact same thing, and then we're doing a big party on the anniversary of their wedding.
Yeah, and I've got it on the screen right here. So it looks like the first opportunity they're going to have for this package is July 18th.
Correct.
And right now, as we're recording this, of course, this could change by the time you're watching it out there. There's 4 slots available, and that's it. And we got a lot of cool people that we're working with, like you said, House of Flowers, Cornerstone Bakery, the Tower.
Reverend Kyle Brown.
Yeah, myself, Junior Photography, Mackenzie, The Beautiful Life, of course, Fairy Godmother, are all participating in this to make it just as special and unique as we can. So
we're just launching it today, Kyle. So it's brand new, and it's really first come, first serve. So if there's anybody out there that's really interested in booking it, call John or Randy or myself, and let's get you on the calendar.
It's a good time to bring up, actually, that we have a booking event here on Saturday. Now that you know, we've moved on from the zombie apocalypse to zombie riots, so we do feel comfortable doing a booking event here on Saturday. So we're gonna book out our spots. Fairy Godmother is going to be here. Cornerstone Bakery is going to do a display. Maybe we can ask House of Flowers to do a display.
Yeah,
we were going to ask Log Cabin Florist to do a display. So brides can come in and book their event, meet with their vendors. We have a lot of reschedules from the spring that are coming in to rebook. We have new brides coming in to book. So we're all going to be here and have a really, I will call it fun. We'll call it a fun day.
Now you're talking Saturday, June 6th.
Yep, this Saturday.
So, if you happen to have been lax in watching this video and it's Sunday, June 7th, I'm sorry. But if you're watching it today or tomorrow, the next day, it's this Saturday, June 6th. So what time does it start?
We're starting at 8 o'clock and we're doing appointments on the hour. So we'll do an 8 o'clock appointment that goes for 2 hours, a 9 o'clock that goes for 2 hours. So we have 10 appointment slots that day. So we can schedule some of these micro wedding appointments in.
Okay.
There also if folks want to come in and do their vendor appointments, like meet with the DJ, meet with the florist, meet with the cake company, meet with the officiant, they can do that also that day. Again, we're doing mostly by appointment only, but if you drop by, we're not going to turn you away. But do make an appointment, just because our vendors, they have lives. And we know who's coming in to see them at what time, so they can make sure that they're here to meet with you and you're not just meeting with their display case.
Okay, and of course, if they want to come in, two things. What's the phone number? How they get a hold of you?
So why don't we have them call me directly at 661-331-4196.
Okay.
And of course, call Colleen directly. They can call any of us directly, but that's just the main line.
Okay. And what's the address for the tower?
1200 Truxton Avenue. Parking in the parking garage in the rear.
Okay, and it's right across from the courthouse, right?
It is directly across from the courthouse. And if you saw the zombie rioting on Truxton, you see the tower in the background as
you got free publicity.
The perfect Gothic setting for zombie riots. I couldn't have planned it better.
Wow. Now, what about elopements? Colleen, you mentioned elopements as well. That's a little bit different than a micro wedding, right?
Right. Elopement is usually just the couple. If they're, if they just want to elope, and that way they're not, it's a little bit more special. They're getting, the neat thing about this is that they're getting some of the best vendors in town in a very small package. I mean, to have Mackenzie photographing, she's, I would have to say, one of the top 10 photographers in town, is really special. To have Cornerstone, to have, House of Flowers, and these are top-notch vendors.
Right.
And the beauty of the tower, for such a small amount, I think it's going to sell really fast, and we only have 4 slots. If it goes over well, we'll consider doing a date in August.
Right. Well, the other thing too, I remember, is back before all of this came about, before coronavirus and shelter in place and all that stuff, I think the tower itself, just to rent the room, was much more than this whole package. That was just the room. No decorations, no DJ, no flowers, no cake, no food.
Right.
Yeah, $6,000 is our normal Saturday package.
Yeah.
So it includes everything, Kyle. It includes the chairs, it includes the officiant, the music, the flowers, the cake, the venue. It's all inclusive.
Tell them about the what do you call it, design palette?
So we have an inspiration board that our designer has put together, and we'll be posting it on social media today or tomorrow. And it's all in dusty blues and sage green, which the dusty blue is really popular right now in the wedding community. So the bride can intertwine those colors. They can stay very neutral if they want, but we'll be posting the inspiration boards so you can see them on social media to get some idea.
Okay.
And actually, something that I think is really great, that's 2 steps more than a normal micro wedding or a normal elopement, is they come, they do their ceremony, They have music for the ceremony. They have a photographer for the ceremony. They have a champagne toast and a cake after the ceremony. More pictures, more toasting. You know, it really is a full wedding package in a 2-hour time slot, and you really do have, you know, a full staff of people here doing your wedding. So
yeah,
it's really kind of extraordinary that we're able to fit it all into this little package.
And the beauty of the package too, Kyle, is that you have access to the tower, and there's so many beautiful places here to photograph, and it's air conditioned.
It's air conditioned.
Yeah, so it's
Randy, tell us all about the air conditioning.
And we have the beautiful courtyard too. It's beautiful out there to take pictures, and there's tons of places to take pictures out here.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate the air conditioning,
yes,
because the chapel is, the Old Town Chapel is mostly an outdoor, not indoor venue. And so we appreciate that we're doing these summer events here in the air conditioned tower.
Right. And I was sharing the Facebook page there for a moment to kind of show off the venue from the outside anyways. Beautiful, beautiful venue. So on Facebook, they just need to do a quick search for micro weddings, and they can find it there. In fact, I'm going to pull this up real quick as well and share this screen.
Randy, why don't you tell them about the bridal changing area upstairs, because that's included.
The bridal changing room upstairs is beautiful. It has beautiful stained glass up there, and we have we'll have most of our setup for the bride there throughout the day, and it's beautiful up there. It takes great pictures. It overlooks the whole venue. It's an amazing view.
Wow.
And something new that you just pulled up here is our new bride's tower room.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one with the staircase right there. So that's a brand new room for us, and we just think it's glorious. Yeah, we discovered it and unmasked it and made it wonderful.
Wow. So many opportunities here.
You know, it really is. There's no bad angles here.
No.
Everything is really beautiful. This is actually one of my favorite pictures, this one of the chandelier. So this is from the stage, looking out on the ballroom. And people have, I think the second or third person told me the other day, it looks like Hogwarts living room. I'm not sure.
Maybe we should add to the packages. Maybe they get a first dance.
Oh, that would be a cool idea.
That would be something you could add to the package.
Yeah, you're not going to find another place like this in town.
No, definitely will not.
And the up lighting there. Now, back here, this little space right here. I don't know if my mouse is out. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the bride's room back there, right?
That is. That's the bride's lounge and the bride's parlor up there. So it's a full-size space, not just a little room tucked away. Oh, and we're honored to have a full bar service. It's where we're standing right now. So for people who want to have a full-size wedding, you know, have a couple bartenders.
Right. Nice. That's a view from the balcony that we just saw. That's the outdoor courtyard.
That's the courtyard, yes.
Courtyard as well. Very nice. So it sounds like it's going to be a really phenomenal wedding package.
Yeah, we also put together, just so everyone knows out there, if you're not doing a micro wedding but want to do your full-size event, I'm doing a pandemic promotional package, which can be all inclusive. I know, trying to find
your own PPP.
Yeah, I was going to call it the zombie apocalypse package, but that didn't sound too wedding. So anyway, a really great package. Again, we include all your vendors, your cake and your flowers and your DJ, and fairy godmother, of course, doing wedding day management. So really great package, and we packaged it all together, threw in everything, including the kitchen sink, trying to help brides plan their day in one big package. So we are featuring that package. So if you get hold of us, we can send you the full package with the pricing. If you go to thetowerrestaurant.com or the oldtownchapel.com, either one of those places, we can send you the package.
Well, awesome. So I hope everybody jumps on board and takes advantage of this before they're all gone, because they will go very fast with only 4 of them available. At the end of this video will be all of the information that you need to get a hold of either John or Colleen or Brandy and get your micro wedding package booked. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Beautiful venue, and we'll talk to you soon.
Good.